Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mona, and if you clicked on this video, you probably know what this video is about. I will be sharing a few tips for new dreadheads, so if you're thinking of getting dreadlocks, keep watching. Even though I will be mentioning a lot of negative sides of having dreads in this video is not about the downsides of having dreads. If you want to have a pro and con video of dreads, check it out here. But with this video, I just want to prepare new dreadheads so they know what to expect. So let's get started. Okay, I split up this video in 3 sections. First of all, before you get dreadlocks, then the actual part of getting dreadlocks, and then after you finally get your dreadlocks. Okay, before actually getting dreadlocks, one thing that I can recommend you to do, what I did as well, is getting box braids. I know box braids are not the same as dreadlocks, but you will see how your scalp reacts because both type of hairstyles pulling on your scalp. So when I had my box braids, I realized that I don't want my dreadlocks to be all the way to the front because my box braids, when they were growing out, I had a lot of thin and tiny hair sticking around everywhere, and I did not like that look. So now I went for partial dreadlocks. I have the top hair undreaded and the rest is all dreaded. And if I wouldn't have had box braids, I would have never known. Another thing that I can recommend you to do is to get your hair used to not washing it as often. Because when I had my hair undreaded, I usually washed my hair every single day. And when I didn't wash it every day, it got greasy super fast. So before I got dreadlocks, I tried to wash it like maybe every 3rd day, every 4th day, just to get my scalp used to it. Because when you have dreadlocks, you probably don't wash it more than 2, maximum 3 times a week. Because it's a lot of effort and time. And just get your scalp used to it before getting dreadlocks. It makes it a lot easier. One last thing that you should know before getting dreadlocks is that if you don't want free-forming dreadlocks, it will be super time consuming to keep them neat and tidy. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video so far. Just one little thing, I will be starting a new little screenshot challenge in most of my videos where you can take a screenshot now. And then you can share it on your Instagram story, put some nice gifs and emojis there and tag me, and I will be shouting out the most creative and funny ones. And that's it, let's continue. Now the actual dreadlock making process. First of all, one thing that I can recommend you is to start with thinner dreadlocks and then later on combine them if you want them thicker. Because if you start with thick dreadlocks, it will be super difficult to make them thinner if you want them thinner in the end. Also start with short dreadlocks first. Because when I went to my dreadlock stylist, I wanted to have them super long. I wanted to feel like Rapunzel. And I did end up with long dreads, and it was so painful because my scalp was not used to the weight of my hair, and they were simply too long because they reached my bum and I always had to tie them up to go to the bathroom. So start with short dreadlocks. You can always make them longer because the extensions are attached to the ends, so you can always make them longer or shorter. The possibilities are endless. And one super important thing when you get dreadlocks: don't use wax. Don't go to a dreadlock stylist that uses wax because it will be some products in your hair that you will never be able to get rid of. And dreadlocks should always be made without any products. So if your dreadlock stylist wants to use wax, fucking run! Now you got your dreadlocks, and now the work begins. No, it's super important to keep your dreadlocks and your scalp hydrated because otherwise your scalp will be itchy and your dreadlocks might be dry. So hydration is the key. Then it's super important not to overdo crochet hooking because you might end up harming your hair and it won't look nice in the long run. Also, don't overdo hair dyeing when you want to change your hair color. You can do it once in a while, just don't overdo it. If you want light dreadlocks, try to dye your hair before getting those dreads. And 3 more little things I want to prepare you for. First of all, most dreadheads, they have like white little spots around their roots. Don't worry, it's nothing bad, it's just the roots from the hair that fell out. Because as you know, We all lose hair every day, but when you have dreads, the hair can't actually fall out because it just sticks on your hair. So you will be able to see the roots around every dread, and there's actually nothing you can do about it. One thing that you can do that I do sometimes is dyeing my roots, so you won't be able to see it anymore, but yeah, just rock them. There's nothing you can do about it. And also not everyone gets those white spots, so don't worry too much. Then you should know that having dreadlocks in the beginning will be super painful. Your scalp will have to get used to it first, but don't worry, it will take a few weeks and then it's all good. And one last thing, it will be uncomfortable in the beginning when you go to sleep because you just have a lot more hair than you normally do. But I made another video about this, about some ways to sleep comfortable when having dreadlocks. You can check it out here. And I see you guys next time. Bye!